Hi, this is Smita Deo and welcome to Get Curried. For those of you who love to try different cuisines and cook them in your homes too, I'm going to show you a special mini thali from my very own state, Karnataka. So today I'm going to show you how to make a prawn curry, and the rest of the dishes will come in slowly. For the prawn curry, let's make the masala first. Here I have half a coconut, fresh coconut that we have grated, a tablespoon of coriander seeds, 10 veggie chilies. If you do not have veggie chilies, you can use chilies which is locally available wherever you live. So I'm going to take about 10 to 12 of veggie chilies. To add a little zing to this curry, I'm going to add 3 to 4 green chillies as well, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and a tablespoon of raw rice. Now the reason why we are adding raw rice is going to give a lovely body to the curry. Now let's grind this to a fine paste. Our masala is ready. Let's get on with the curry. So I'm going to heat 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Our food is mostly cooked in coconut oil, which is now considered very healthy. Once the oil is hot, let's add 1 inch of finely chopped ginger and saute it for a few seconds till the flavor of the ginger is infused in the oil. And to that, we're going to add 1 medium onion finely chopped. We have to only saute the onions till they are translucent. We do not have to brown them. The onions have turned translucent. It's time to add the prawns. Here I have half kg of shelled and deveined prawns. Let's add this and just saute them for a minute. We're going to add a few pieces of raw mango because raw mangoes are in season. If raw mango is not easily available, you can add kokum, say about 4 to 5 pieces, or you can add half a lemon size of tamarind while you're grinding the masala. But the kokum you always add in the curry. Now let's add the masala. And let's add a liter of water to this. Let's add some salt to this. Prawns and fish usually do not take long to cook. So you have to cook the prawns for only 5 minutes. Just bring the curry to a boil and our prawn curry is ready to be served. You can add water depending on how much thick or thin you want your curry, but usually half a liter for half a kg of shelled prawns is good enough. The curry is boiling, the prawns have curled and changed their color, and our prawn curry or the prawn gussi is ready to be served. Let's shut the flame, keep this aside and head on for the next recipe. So the next recipe we're doing is a cabbage curry, and curry is basically a sauteed vegetable. You can make an curry with bhindi, or you can make it with a ridge gourd or a snake gourd. So today we're going to do it with cabbage. For that, again we are going to heat 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If you're not very comfortable with the fragrance and the flavor, you can use regular peanut oil as well. Let's wait for the oil to get really hot. I'm going to add a teaspoon of urad dal to this. Let's wait for the urad dal to change its color slightly. We're going to add a teaspoon of mustard seeds. I can hear them crackling. Let's add 4 green chillies that I've slit here, a few curry leaves, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and about 3/4 kg of cabbage that I have chopped finely. Let's add some salt to this. Let's cover this and cook it on a low flame for 5 to 6 minutes, stirring it occasionally. We don't want to overcook the cabbage and make it very squishy mushy. So we're just cooking it for 5 to 7 minutes. And cabbage usually cooks really fast. This is done. We're going to garnish it with half a cup of freshly grated coconut and gently mix this. And our cabbage curry is ready as well. Now I'm going to show you a dal that I've grown up eating. For all my life, at least till I was 23 years old, I have only eaten this dal, which we call dari toy, with lots of potatoes and rice. That's all I've eaten up growing. Don't show this video to your kids, they're going to kill you. Yeah? So here I have boiled 1 cup of tuar dal. Let's add this. Just going to mash the dal a bit. Now while the dal is boiling, we're going to add 1 inch of finely chopped ginger, 4 to 5 slit green chillies. While cooking the dal or pressure cooking the dal, I'd already added half a teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of hing. Now I'm going to add a cup of water to this because I don't like the dal to be too thick. We're going to add salt to taste. Let's just stir this. And we'll cover this and wait for the dal to boil. The dal is boiling. I can get the fragrance of the ginger and the chilies. Let's shut the flame and now we have to give it a tadka. So for that, I'm going to heat 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. The oil is hot. I'm going to add a pinch of hing, a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Let's wait for them to crackle. There you go. We're going to add dry red chillies, which I've broken, some curry leaves. Shut the flame and we'll lace the dal with this tadka. Let's cover this and keep it aside and move on with the last dish for this thali. The last recipe for this thali is another of my favorite, which is called fodi. We usually make it with sliced vegetables like potatoes, raw bananas, cauliflower, drumsticks and yam, suran as well. So today we're going to make it with cauliflower and potatoes. For that, I've got a cup of suji, rava or semolina, to which I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of chili powder because I like my fodi to be a little spicy. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and some salt to taste. Mix this. The potatoes I've sliced a little thinner than 1 centimeter. So let's first heat a pan, coat the potatoes with this masala and place it on the pan. Now the cauliflower florets over here, I have just sliced them into half. So I've kept the florets nice and big. We'll coat these as well. Let's drizzle some coconut oil around these vegetables. Let's cover this and cook it on a low flame for at least 3 to 4 minutes on one side. Let's flip the fodi. Let's drizzle some coconut oil. Let's check if the fodi is done. I'm just going to insert a knife into the potato. It's going in very easily. So the potatoes are done. Cauliflower, I like them crisp, so I'm not going to cook them too much. So the food for a simple Karwari or a Karnataka thali is ready. Now let us just serve it on a banana leaf to give it a lovely authentic look. So for all you foodies, I've shown you today how to make a simple mini thali from my very own Karnataka. So do try this recipe, let me know, and keep watching Get Curried.